All
Relationships
I
are
need
hard,
today
they
is a
are
little bit
straight.
of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. And you know what? I don't know why, but I was thinking, what sucks is whenever you try to show a guy love and affection the way your language of love is, which is encouragement, which is acts of service. So, like, for example, I was dating an ex and we were talking about potentially dating again, but he was also talking to someone else. But we had dated my longest relationship before that. And I had known him over 15 years, decade and a half, so I thought he's trustworthy. He's not going to play with my heart or anything. Um, because you still put rose-colored glasses on, even if you take them off, put them back on for the same person. Sometimes exes are hard because you had so much love and passion for them, but you look at all the actions over the course of the relationship. So I was showing acts of service. I was like, I was giving encouragement. He would be complaining, and I'd say, well, you already have so much money anyway. You make more than you know 75% of people out there. Why would you be complaining about finances? And I would say stuff like that to be encouraging, but that's taken wrong. And then I wouldn't always want to be in the mood. Like, he was more into wanting sex all the time and sexual favors and sexual love, and it's like, it's not just about that. Like, if I'm in the mood to suck your dick, yeah, let me suck your dick. But if it kind of smells and if it's kind of like I'm not in the mood and it's not the right time, I might not want to do it like all the time. Like, relationships and love then go into when you're both in the mood, you get to have sex. It's not just one person in the mood all the time. Like, so it's weird. And I'm glad, that we never did anything further because it wouldn't have worked out anyway. I look back and I used to have low self-esteem and think, like, why doesn't he like my languages of love? Why doesn't he like my acts of love, which are kindness and encouraging words and doing acts of service? And I like sex too. Occasionally we had plenty of good sex. He just wanted it all the time, and that was like the main thing it seemed like he wanted. And then appearances. Like, he told me back in the day when we were dating, he didn't really feel comfortable telling his friends because of the job I had when I worked at a tobacco store and a gift shop. I should have known then he wasn't worth anything because he thought lower of me. And then he broke up. After we were talking, he decided to date someone 30 years younger. He met the person when they were 18, and then they dated till they were 21, and then he dropped him. And I was in the middle of when they were talking and meeting, and I was like, really, you're going to go with someone that much younger, 17 years younger than me, 30 years younger than you? And I thought, where's my worth? Why am I not worth more than an 18-year-old? And then I realized, no, he wanted an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old at age 48 and 50. So it's not about my worth. It's about his desires. But anyways, I had to learn that. Some people are messed up. You put row cover glasses. You give them the benefit of the doubt. You put them on a pedestal who you want them to be. But they're not on the person in the pedestal you put them on. Don't put anyone else on a pedestal, and don't put your worth in anyone else, certainly another relationship. And if someone leaves you for someone younger, let him be. Find the right person who will love you for your love languages, the amazing person you are, the encouraging words you want to give, and the love you want to share. Someone out there is willing to accept that. And it's probably your ex's loss, or don't give someone the opportunity if you see the signs that they're not valuing you early on. But I hope you have a good day. I love you, but God loves you more.